When you look at the real world, there is mythology. And everybody knows a bit of mythology about something. If you look at Greek law, everybody knows a bit of Hades, a bit of Zeus, a bit of Hercules. There is one game series that you could say at least 90% of people know about, even if they don't play it. I am of course talking about The Legend of Zelda. Now I'll be honest, just like Dragon Quest, before I got the Nintendo Switch, I had no idea what Zelda was. I mean, I knew that he's Link, she's Zelda, and that the late great Robbie Williams named his daughter Zelda.
Dad,
Yes, Zelda?
are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say. You're both pretty magical.
However, I did not know what Ganon was, or Bokoblins, or who Impa was. As I slowly got ingrained with video game lore, I started understanding who and what they were. After finishing Breath of the Wild, I started really exploring the Zelda series. I'm happy to say that there are hardly any bad Zelda games. The one exception, of course, being...
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
Even the Zelda spin-off games are fun. Cadence of Hyrule sits right up there with Guitar Hero 3 as one of my favorite rhythm games. It seems when creating a Zelda game, Shigeru Miyamoto would ask the question, how do we make fun art that resonates with everyone and anyone? And the answer to the question ends up being Zelda games. Today we'll look at what everyone considers the two greatest Zelda games and how the intros tease what you have coming for you. Widely regarded as one of the best games ever made, with a Metacritic score of holy shit, 99%? I've never seen the gaming community so united in the love of a game. I mean, most of you agree about something and that Ocarina of Time is one of the greatest games. That's amazing that you guys can agree on something. Ocarina of Time set the precedent for many adventure games. This is shown in the intro. If you listen properly, there are only 4 separate sounds that you can hear. The piano, a bit of keyboard, the ocarina, and Epona's hooves. Zelda has always had good music and was always on par with Dragon Quest. However, Ocarina of Time really solidified the changing of video game music arrangement, with composer Koji Kondo really leveling up. Who here hasn't had Gerudo Valley stuck in their head? Link and Epona traverse Hyrule Field, making a short stop to look at something before continuing their journey. A simple move, yet it shows that the player will be able to explore each map, and this was the seed to an open world game. Something that's normal and taken for granted these days. A good game intro should give the player nothing and everything, and that's what Ocarina of Time does to great effect. A great intro, it sets the bar for the gaming world. Speaking of games that set new heights, I have a confession. I'm a bad gamer. I'm not very good at a lot of games. However, I actually did beat Breath of the Wild twice. And Breath of the Wild made me a better gamer. For the first 15 to 20 hours of my first playthrough, I had no idea what I was doing. And then one day, I climbed up a mountain in Lanero. I was standing at the top. I was looking at Zora's domain, ready to go there. I knew it was going to rain a lot, so I had prepared some stamina potions in the case that I had to do some careful climbing while avoiding enemies. I also prepared a lot of arrows and new weapons. And that's when I went, oh, that's what this game is about. It clicked for me. Inventory management past capitalism means you can fight everyone. I noticed after I played Breath of the Wild that I started becoming quite good at games. Somehow I excelled at Fire Emblem Tree Houses. I've played Left 4 Dead 2 regularly with my friends. They commented that I've become a more focused teammate after Breath of the Wild, and that's what's hinted at the intro.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
You wake up to Zelda micromanaging you. You're naked as the day you were born except for a pair of pants. You get a Sheikah slate. Remember earlier how I talked about inventory management? The Sheikah slate hints at how important it's going to be that you get on top of that. If you're patient enough, you find some clothes and step outside. And that's where you step out into this beautiful world. The only sounds that accompany you are a piano and birds chirping. That's it. Nothing else. Everywhere you see, you want to go to, you can. The freedom in this game is bizarre and insane and beautiful. It's empty. The adventure is yours. And that's literally the intro. Next to talking to the old man who gives you some beginner instructions, the world is yours after you step off the Great Plateau. I mean, the game isn't perfect. The post-game is balls. I hate the post-game. Story is meh. And if Nier Automata didn't win 2017's Video Game Awards for Best Score, I would have gotten really angry if Breath of the Wild won over Super Mario Odyssey. Because Super Mario Odyssey had a great soundtrack and Breath of the Wild barely had anything. However, I'm happy to say that both Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time are the greatest games ever made. Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game and one of the greatest games ever made, while Breath of the Wild is a very weak Zelda game covered as one of the greatest games ever made. I don't even mind the rain and weapon degradation. Wizrobes suck though. Next video is Left 4 Dead 2. Before I end the video, a massive shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers, Arlo. Last night, while trying to get inspired to do this video, I was watching his reviews on Breath of the Wild. He has sections of reviews and they all add up to about 3 hours, which is insane. And then I noticed for each section that he does, there's a small intro that he uses, a small intro music that he uses. And I was thinking, where is that from? I spent hours searching for it. Hours and hours searching for it, and I just could not find it online or on YouTube. So I decided, hey, why not go to the man himself? And I went on Twitter and I tweeted him. And he actually replied. He couldn't remember the piece of music, but his followers did. It's the intro from Wind Waker, and I was finally able to go to sleep and wake up fresh and happy. And this video came along. So thank you, Arlo. Thank you to his followers, especially these followers here who helped me find it. Also, the Zelda Facebook group who helped me find it as well. I appreciate it very much.